Welcome to stealth camping in Foz do Iguaçu in Brazil.
Even got the stealth shower out. Oh, I needed that after the skate park. We went by the skate park, super sick, but I was so sweaty that we busted out the indoor shower. That thing is really paying off. Oh my.
How different do you think stealth camping is compared to normal camping?
I like to feel like a ninja, like where I'm hiding.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's like the ultimate of that.
Yeah.
Once you get over like worrying about someone knocking on the van in the middle of the night or something.
It could still happen.
It could, but we could just move down a couple blocks. There's another overlander spot.
Yeah. Right now there's a dog barking. Right now we're kind of parked in like a church parking lot, I think. So
yeah.
It's pretty safe. Usually churches let people stay in them. We met another overlander early on that said he slept like every night in church parking lots. Because they always let him sleep there. And he was sleeping in a car. So it was a little different, but we didn't know it was a church actually. The spot that we were going to originally looked a little bit too crowded. So we started heading to this spot and it was in French. And we didn't look it up until we got here, and we were like, all right, whatever, we'll just stay here. Whenever we got here, we saw the neighbors. It was a little awkward. We thought like she might ask us to leave, but
usually I'll go like say hi.
Yeah.
But they were just getting an Uber. They didn't seem to care, so.
We were making a bigger deal out of it than it was, I think. Because we were putting up the window covers. Well, I mean, I don't even know if they were actually looking at us or if they were just, like, getting in their Uber looking for the car. We felt like they were looking at us and we were like, oh, man, we're going to have to leave. But it ended up being completely fine. We didn't get to go to the grocery because everything has been closed all day today. Even the grocery store, which is crazy to me. Like, this must be a major holiday for the grocery store to be closed. I feel like the grocery store in the U.S. never closes, ever. Maybe on Christmas. But probably it's open till noon on Christmas or something. We ate at the mall. It was actually really tasty. After eating a couple of meals in Brazil, I'm super stoked for the upcoming meals in Brazil. They're so good. We're basically just hoping for the best here, camping in the city. Whenever you kind of sneak into a parking lot, you're like, hopefully in the morning there's not going to be 100 cars surrounding us and they're, you know, but tomorrow is a Tuesday, so I doubt that a lot of people are going to church. And there's one other car in this parking lot, so we decided to park just like that cars, just in case. We don't want to take up 7 spots, even though there's no lines or anything, so we're trying our best. We're trying to be considerate. Things that are different than us staying at a campground or in the middle of nowhere versus here, stealth camping, is we don't really like to use the big lights. We always have all of the window covers up, even the front ones. We want to keep those up too. The front ones are up as well because this is a hot place and in the morning it'll get super hot in here I don't think there'll be any shade on us. We're definitely going to be using headphones to watch movies. Try not to disturb people. Yeah, just trying to lay low. Make it look like we're just a random car parked in the parking lot.
Nice and clean, ready for sleep.
And in the morning, we'll let you know how this parking spot tonight goes. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
I think that was honestly the best night's sleep I've ever had in a city.
Yeah, that was really quiet.
Not even any motorcycles that like tried to, you know, rip by or cars or anything. It was amazing. It was so good. These people have like the best houses in the city, I feel like. No one bothered us all night. We woke up by our alarm and it was perfectly fine. Everything went super well last night. Sometimes it can be really, really hard. Sometimes we'll look through spots, 3 or 4 spots, and never find anything, and it's really disheartening. And you feel like you have nowhere to go or nowhere to be, and it's really sad. But here, this has been great. Sleeping here.
Yeah, so far the 3 spots in Iguaçu. The one where we could walk right over to Paraguay, that was chill. Super close to the border. And then the campground, obviously, you know, we were paying to be there. It was 60 real, so maybe $11, $12, I guess. But you know, free is always good. This is our first free spot in Brazil.
Yeah.
It went really well.
It makes me feel really good about Brazil because honestly I wasn't even thinking about coming here at first. And now that we're here, I'm so glad we're here. Everything has been going so well. And now we're going to head over to the grocery store. Our first time going to the grocery store in Brazil. And it's because we literally have no food. Unless we wanted rice with some bouillon cubes, that's literally all we have. We don't have any cereal or oatmeal or anything, so we're gonna go to the grocery store hungry, which is also a terrible idea, but we have to do it.
Oh, I want to get like some eggs and some steak and eggs breakfast.
See, it's a terrible idea to go hungry. Oh my gosh. Buena chica.
What'd you get for breakfast? You got a smiley face there?
Smiley face.
It's some kind of a thing with broccoli, like a veg whole wheat thing. Oh, she's not gonna like it. She loves it. It's nice. Fresh.
Yeah, we got me a pillow.
How nice is this place?
They've got like 4 different types of bananas right here.
Oh my god. Don't you like the little ones? Yeah.
The little ones are the sweetest.
They're good. Oh, they got everything in here, huh?
They love us so much.
Sick. I love hot sauces. It's been hard to find, honestly. In Argentina and Chile, guava smoked dragon's bite. Oh man, we gotta try this.
You seen this thing that's soaked in coconuts?
That's for coconuts?
Yeah.
Oh, you found the nori? Graham loves this stuff. You know, the sushi paper? But look at all this Asian stuff they have. Like, dang, they didn't have what we was looking for, but you know, this is the USA style. So they have the converter that way. We need the converter back. At that campground, they let us borrow one like this, but then it converted. Pick up one of those new outlets here. What's this?
Coming from Argentina, who had no ramen at all, this is a lot of ramens. But no veggie ones. All beef and chicken, it looks like. And there's even a bolognese one.
Always hard to know which teepee to get in a new country. This one looks good. Triple something. Oh, it does have a smell.
They have bacon flavored popcorn. It's my favorite to look at the snacks of the place here.
Pipoca. Oh yeah, there's the kind we buy. Cheap. Easy to make as much as you want at once. Well, speaking of the cheapness, looks like this is $1 for a bag of popcorn that's 500 grams, 5 real. A little more than $1. It's 5 real to $1.
They only have spicy ketchup or pickled ketchup. There's no normal Heinz ketchup. But
This might be the special ketchup aisle. They have a lot of aisles here. At least they have Heinz, babe.
I know, usually it's this bad boy.
Oh yeah, that one's good.
Almonds.
Have you ever tried this farofa stuff? What does it look like to you?
Breadcrumbs?
I feel like that looks like couscous or something, doesn't it?
I think it's like breadcrumbs. But it looks like they eat it just like on a plate.
I doubt that's breadcrumbs. You just eat a pile of breadcrumbs?
Babe, look at it. Look at it. It looks like breadcrumbs.
Does it say how to prepare it at least? If you guys know what this is, let us know. Wow, Emily was pretty right. It's actually toasted yuca or cassava. You see that root there? And they eat it with the stew. Oh, babe, look, they got Corona everywhere since 2020. Dang, nice beer aisle too. Here's kind of the normal names. Everywhere's got Budweiser too, of course. Okay, these are pretty normal names. You got some Spanish beer. Antarctica. What is that? I want to try one of these. Antarctica beer. Emma's gonna love it. Dave, look at this beer. Yeah. Still a bunch of acai over here. Comes with that granola that flips in. It's a hot pocket. Wow. Sliced breads. So we found all the imported stuff.
So expensive.
What? Look how expensive.
Mini tortillas is $8.
$8 for Cantina Mexicana brand mini tortillas. And this over here, something I recognize, is Tabasco brand sriracha, $10. I don't think we really need any imported stuff, right?
No.
Oh, Lagunitas. Haven't had that forever. Jeez, so how much would that be? Just $2.50. Oh, this is the Brazilian thing. Cachaça. Looks like you got a price range from about $3 here for the cachaça up to over $20 for a nice looking bottle. This is the best milks, vegan milks we see. Oh, this one too says avena.
Yeah, that has milk in it.
Really? Lactic beverage with oats. No, it has vanilla in the nude milk.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the original with only 2 ingredients. Oh, thank God they have mate, babe.
Yeah.
One thing from Argentina that carried over. But apparently it's a little bit different, the yerba here, the sherba. How are you gonna choose?
Well, usually how I choose is whatever one has things taken from it.
Our first yerba. Look at their cups for mate here. They're huge. See, look, Emily, remember he was drinking it like this, the cold mate out of like a cup like that. And as for coffee, looks like pretty strong instant coffee culture here. This is all the machine K-cup things, instant coffees, and almost all the coffee was ground. This is the only whole bean, just these 2 huge bags here. This hug is because I found the soy milk for everyone.
Thank you.
Yeah, they're like the normal veg milk here.
Peanuts.
They had huge packs over there.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, but they didn't look easy to close, so I was like,
You are so funny.
well, I'm not gonna open like a bag of peanuts this big if I'm not gonna close it ever again. I mean, we do have some containers. What? Where'd you hear that?
Do campo, do pacote in 48 hours.
You think that's what that means?
No.
From field to package in 48 hours.
I was wrong.
I thought it meant composted. It would compost in 48 hours.
Weird. I don't know. Whatever.
Oh, the pet aisle. Babe, I got some good news.
What? Oh, they have
They
no
have
litter.
some cool litters
Oh my
here.
god.
In Argentina, the only kind they have usually is this. These big rocks that don't really do anything. What? This is the one we got last? Oh, it's like,
super expensive.
it's not
But
that
look,
bad here.
This one has gram on it.
And it was
It's
like
almost
12
it was
bucks.
$10, yeah.
And here it's under 10 bucks. This is like $8 for the cool fancy one, but it still didn't work that good, right?
It works pretty well. It keeps the odor, like the ammonia odor, but not really the other odors.
Oh, and here's like just normal litter we haven't been able to find for months.
She gets a stomachache from the Purina.
So what's the verdict? She is a special dog.
Yeah, she's the best.
Oh, let's get out of here, man.
Yeah, let's get out.
8. There's like 10 open cashiers.
Argentina never has open cashiers. We're back. Hola, sombrita. So, how do we get all this junk back into the van? Oh my god, what a mess. Usually we don't get plastic bags, but there was a pretty bad communication error. I have a bag under here, and usually whenever I fill it, I just put everything in there. But it looks like he barely even filled it, so I should have brought more bags. Oh well. So here's our grocery haul. Looking pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. How much was this, Danny?
Actually, I would like to show how concise the receipt is as well. Look
So
at that.
short.
That many items, they printed it small.
So small.
But it came to $644.
Oh my gosh,
Real.
over $100. So this whole thing was $129.
And we haven't gone to the grocery in like 2 weeks, or
Yeah.
at least a week. We needed dog food, litter, stuff that's not even in this.
Some kombuchis, a bunch of beans, lots of veggies, pitaya, which we haven't seen in so long. Dragon fruit. I love dragon fruit so much. Let's put all this junk away. Look how nice that fridge looks. So many colors. Here's the much less aesthetically pleasing storage cabinet, dry food storage. At least it's full, you know? And we got some healthy stuff in the front. Dates, some Brazil nuts that I'm really excited for. You can only eat a couple of these a day, but they have a lot of nutrients. They're supposed to be super duper good for you. I don't know why this mirror makes me so happy. Let's head out of here. But honestly, it was just such a nice grocery store. It's not like something that I'm like running around raiding grocery stores, but it was just so clean. All of the aisles were 100% stocked.
You practically do go around raiding groceries though. Emily loves a good grocery. I remember in Atlanta area, I think it was in Georgia maybe, they had this Lucky's Market. That one was good.
Oh, I love Lucky's Market.
but I gotta say that we haven't seen a grocery that complete, that nice, the veg nice, since probably Santiago de Chile. The jumbo there near our apartment was super nice. That was good to see here.
Yeah, I mean the Argentinian grocery stores were nice, but yeah, sometimes they just weren't 100% stocked, and there was always a line at the cashiers. And I feel like that's because everybody pays for 100% of the grocery in cash, and when your cash is $3 is the highest bill, you're gonna be counting cash all day long. So yeah,
I miss that.
You miss it.
I miss paying with a big stack of bills. That's pretty fun. But
Crazy.
the fact that you have to go to Western Union all the time to get the stack of bills, I do not miss that at all.
I don't miss it. I don't miss the bringing in a backpack that's just full of cash so that you can pay for your groceries. I think it's pretty ridiculous.
I love Argentina, by the way. I love Argentina.
Yeah, we both love Argentina. It's way cheaper than Brazil, and it still has all the same stuff. Maybe even more stuff. It was just, I don't know, they just don't have US style grocery stores, and that was really cool to see here. Usually everyone just goes to the veg shop, and then the meat shop, and then the dry stuff shop. So
which is pretty cool.
It's really, I like that part of Argentina as well.
This part of Brazil is not only known for Iguazu Falls, but there's actually something, the second biggest in the world of something here. And what I'm talking about is hydroelectric dams, which for me is like really awesome. We have Grand Coulee Dam over by Spokane, which is an enormous hydro dam. And my dad's actually an electrical engineer, so I think, you know, as a kid, like, it was definitely talked about a bit. I'm pretty stoked to check out this dam over here. It's the second biggest hydro dam in the world, and it's called Itaipu Dam. So I'm sure we'll learn a lot over here and just see a huge wonder, a marvel of engineering right over here. Here's a model of the dam here. It looks big. So, you know, here we got Argentina, Paraguay, Brazil. There's the triple border right there.
Triple border.
And we're just upstream now. There's this huge dammed lake here, dammed river that makes a lake, and I think we might actually just leave town next and go check out a place over here on it.
Another bus with a sick rooftop.
Oh my god, look at this. So this is the first stop. They let us check out the spillway here. That doesn't generate water, that's just like to let extra water go over the top. And they said it's only going 10% of the time, but it is super going right now. That's how much water there is. And then over there would be where the water is actually going through turbines and generators. They said this is the biggest generator on the planet.
Welcome to Paraguay. Yeah, it has like a thing to launch the water at the bottom. Maybe it is for erosion. That's a lot of water that's gonna be launched. It's like the best water slide in the world. Like just send it off of that thing. 3 million liters of water per second. They're really missing out on the tourist dollar. I mean, I would love to camp right there on that little island after sending it off of that crazy waterfall thing. I've got tons of ideas. Anybody want to hire me? I'm open.
So from here you can see the whole thing. Damn! Look at that. Okay, so here they got it. Actually, China has a second biggest dam now, but the biggest one's in China, and then this one before so this is third. But check it out. Boom. Right by Spokane, Washington. That was huge when they built it. missed the dog, but this dam is so cool. It's kind of hard to tell, but this is one of the biggest generators in the world by electric generating capacity. This is number 3. It used to be number 2, but I guess China just made another one.
In November.
Wow. So the biggest dam in the world is the Three Gorges Dam in China. But this one here, you know, Itaipu Dam, is so cool how it's shared between 2 countries. Paraguay and Brazil went in on this dam together. They said, I'll take 50, you take 50. Apparently, Brazil actually buys some of the power back from Paraguay because it's so much bigger. But it's enough power. Half of the power of this dam is enough to power 17% of Brazil, which is quite a lot. But yeah, one of the best things about these hydro dams is just that it's really clean power. You can cut off the fish migration, but not this one. They had a big channel for the fish to get up there. I think the dam was like 85 meters tall. Grand Coulee Dam, I think, is like way tall compared to that. And there it does cut off the fish migration, which made some problems in Washington State. But here, yeah, there were even capybaras just chilling on the way. Oh, it's so cool. It's like really green, birds everywhere. That reservoir up above is just an enormous lake. Like, the capacity of water up there was ridiculous to see. This dam was made in the 80s. And first we went to check out the spillway, which is kind of like overflow for the dam. It's only open 10% of the time, and that part doesn't actually generate power. But yeah, we were able to see it with the water streaming over the top. They got a lot of water right now.
I think they're really missing out with not having a slip and slide there.
But the average rate of water that goes through the dam is equal to Iguazu Falls. So a lot of water. Well, there's 20 different generators, and they generate 700 megawatts each. Our van has 200 watts. This is 700 megawatts. Mega is 10 to the 6th power.
Whoa.
So 1,000,000 times, and then 700 times that, and then 20 times that.
Holy guacamole.
It's a lot more than the van. But it's nice having clean power in here too with the solar. It was really fun for me to nerd out on this engineering marvel over here. 8-kilometer long dam, and hope you guys enjoyed it too. This is the other skate park here in Foz do Iguaçu, Brazil. Pretty sweet little setup. I just thought of a sweet little move here. Like up here, I'm already up pretty high, you know, on this ramp. 8 feet down. Taking a little wall ride on this part here. Pretty wild, honestly, but check this out. And it's pretty solid. I mean, it's super reinforced. I don't know if they had it fall down before, but it's worth a shot. I'm pretty stoked on that. Trick on the tallest thing in the skate park. Yeah. What more could you want? I think it's gonna rain again and gonna call it good there. Guess that's the mark of getting older. After you do something you're happy about, just call it good. No need to get hurt today. Nice little sesh. We finally had our first fill up here in Brazil, and it is a lot more expensive than Argentina, about twice. We had like a quarter tank, and to fill that was 58 liters here, 15 gallons. And the cost of that was 322 real. So right now it's like 5 real a liter. The cost in dollars for 3/4 of a tank was 68 bucks. And the cost per gallon was $4.17 US per gallon of Brazilian gas here. About double it costs in Argentina. What's really interesting here is there's another fuel offering called ethanol. I think the ethanol is actually more environmentally friendly from what I read so far.
It's made from sugarcane.
I don't think it's the same as how in the US they add ethanol to some of the gas. Yeah, that's how it is here in Brazil.
Spots we thought we were going to stay tonight turned out not too good. Wanted to spot next to the big dam's lake so that we can like finish off, you know, having a complete circle with this area. The first place we went to, it was closed during the week, and we saw people fishing, and we were like, well, how did they get in there? And they were like, oh, they're just fishing. And we were like, well, why can't we go in there? And then this place that we just went to, it ended up being not next to the lake. The road to the lake was flooded a little bit.
Yeah, both places really weren't on the lake like we expected. They were like off the lake, like fences and stuff between you and the lake.
Yeah, and then there's also garbage, so we were kind of upset about that. So now we're going to go to this third place, and hopefully this is a tasty oatmeal for Goldilocks.
Yeah, we're not settling for mediocrity, and we don't know which direction we really want to go in Brazil. So we've decided, you know, to look for a spot for a couple of nights. We can get this all figured out. It would be really nice if you could sort iOverlander by places that have like over 6 comments, because those usually end up being the gold spots. iOverlander is really close to announcing an update right now. I got an email from them, and one of our friends was emailing about something else and said, oh, by the way, you'll be able to favorite spots in the app now, not just the web. So that's pretty cool. Okay, we got Emily's new pillow out of the box. I don't know if you can read any of these words. I didn't read much of them.
Oh, it's so good. See you tomorrow.
Oh, babe, congrats on your new pillow. To answer your question, Emily, does this feel colder than Antarctica?
Wow, that is some crispy beer. You know if this is an emperor penguin or a king penguin?
I feel like it's an emperor. All the emperors and penguins basically look the same, but that one looks like so big that it's an emperor. Hopefully it tastes better than a penguin colony smells.
Delicious.
Graham, why are you always hanging out with my pillow? I'm the allergic one. Is there something over there? That means she wants to go to bed up on the bench seat where our fridge is.
Beautiful spot, even if it was difficult to find. Thank you so much for coming around Brazil with us. If you like this video, let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe. And if you'd like to support us a little bit more, head over to our Patreon. We'll see you next time.